So I've had this question asked a lot recently. David, what do you think about artists swearing in their music? Now, I've talked about this quite a few times in the past, but I realize a third of you guys have come in the last month, so I'll go over it again. I'll give you my clear thoughts on it. So a lot of this discussion was started a few months back in Christian hip-hop with Chance the Rapper winning the Grammy and him praising Jesus and all that stuff, and I guess just a general discussion about his music in general, since he has a few clean songs that talk about God, but then he has others that seem to contradict it. And then I guess you might count Kendrick Lamar in the conversation as well, but I feel like he's like way too far out of Christian hip-hop or Christianity to be counted in that conversation, I guess. But also there's been a much beloved, underrated, upcoming Christian rapper who started swearing in his music as well. So Adrian, Stresow. I've actually had quite a few comments from concerned fans of his. I've actually talked about him previously in videos. I think it was my top 10 upcoming Christian rappers video. That's like 3 or 4 months old now, but I talked about him in that. I believe, I don't know what place he was at, but he was in that as well. Now, my thoughts on swearing in general in Christian hip-hop, I don't think it really has a place in it. I mean, there are a few exceptions for me though, one being the N-word used in context if you're talking about like slavery or something related to that as just like a casual term. I don't think it really should be used. I mean, I know in the culture, in the American culture, like only black guys can use the N-word, but if you know the history of it and you're a Christian, I don't know if you really should be using that word. I guess words do change in meaning over time, so definitely a grey area for me, but I honestly don't think it should be used in Christian contexts outside of referring to either Caleb Mitchell talking about it where someone called him that word, so used it in his song, or someone referring to or alluding to slavery in some kind of way. But now you guys have been bringing out Bible verses. Now, I've been using scriptures in my videos for a while now. I used to when I first started, but I guess I don't as much anymore because it's more musical commentary on Christian hip-hop rather than biblical commentary. Maybe I should start doing that a bit more. But Ephesians 4:29. Now I'm going to use an easier translation for like younger viewers to understand. I know I have quite a few younger viewers, but Ephesians 4:29. Don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words can be an encouragement to those who hear them. So that's a New Living Translation. And also the King James says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. Now, I guess if you read those verses, that could also apply to other words as well. Like maybe it's not even considered a swear word, but the way you used it in a hateful way, that could be considered not ministering grace unto the hearers. Also, I think if we start swearing in Christian hip-hop, I mean, what difference do we have between mainstream and Christian hip-hop? I mean, pretty much nothing now, but I think it makes us look like hypocrites as well. But let me know your guys' thoughts. I went over a bit of this in my What Christian Hip-Hop Needs video. I uploaded it like 5 days ago, I think now. Maybe a week, I'm not sure. But let me know your thoughts. Go and check out my other videos. If you're new to the channel, subscribe if you want to see more. Become a Patreon if you want to support what I'm doing with these videos, with the regular Christian hip-hop content and news. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video.